Hi Sagittarius, it's Dee Fernandez coming at you with a tarot reading, and let's see what we got today. And for you guys, Sagittarius, it's a general, so please take what fits and leave the rest out, all right? If you want your own reading, I'll talk a little bit about that later. And let's get started using these kind of psychic type of cards today. I forget what the name of these cards. We have the Air card and the Meditate card. Interesting how it's in the reverse. I have guides. Somebody's trusting their spirit guides here, right? They sure are. The air sign, this card here is about your intelligence, right? Interesting with the Meditate card being reversed. This could be somebody who's nervous sometimes, but it can be somebody who's just meditated a lot over the situation. It can. And now we have Divine Feminine, and let's get one more card. We have Spiritual Cleansing. So somebody here, Spiritual Cleansing, we see the third eye that is crying. So that means it's a purification. It's almost like, you get the comet out and you are scrubbing something. Yeah, and it gets on your hands and you go, ow, that's, kind of bleachy stuff is, hurting my hands. That's a purification. It's a difficult awakening. That's what it means. And you are purifying yourself, sometimes of your shadow side, right? Kind of accepting it. But it does usually entail, like somebody who's struggling or somebody who's suffered a little bit in some way, spiritual cleansing, because the eye is crying. So let's see what else we have for you guys, Sagittarius. And we have the Power card. All right, so there's Toni Morrison, and she wrote about that. She did. And this is talking about, not just psychic power, but just the power of your soul, the power of you. This is about somebody's grown here, most likely, or trusting their guides. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Rabbit, and this is an adventure waiting to happen. That's what that is, and that's what's going on in this reading, right? So let's see what we have. And we have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let's move the camera down. If you guys want to get a psychic reading with me, I always check for accuracies. I just always do. Yeah, and they are. Yeah. If you don't trust somebody, you don't know them, or if you need your own guidance as well, whatever you need. I'm also a life coach. Yeah. And so, but yeah, if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, you just met them or something like that, it's good for that. It's also good for your own, as I said. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And these readings that I do, you choose the formatting. I have I have the video call where we both meet, online, and so those are fun, right? They're very personal. And then the tarot readings are done the same way you choose. And I also do past life readings. They're really helpful for your evolution. They really are. And that's not an understatement, no. So the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck is somebody who is, it's usually curiosity here. So let's see what we have. Somebody's curious about an adventure that they want. That's it. And there's a lot of trusting your intuition in this reading with the Divine Feminine and the Guides card. 3 of Swords starts the reading. There could have been heartbreak here or some type of pain. Sometimes it's disappointment, right? Which is, not as bad as heartbreak. I don't think it is. 2 of Cups. Somebody's in love with you here, Sagittarius. That's how it seems. King of Cups, or you are. And we have the Death card. The Emperor. 7 of Cups. 5 of Wands. King of Wands. 3 of Cups. Page of Cups. So, yeah, we saw the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He's actually still there, right? Here's the page over here. I feel like somebody may want to talk to you when we see, a couple pages here in the reading. And there's a transformation that is coming, and somebody went through one, right? Spiritual cleansing, that is a transformation. There is some pain here, transformation as well. Spiritual cleansing and things like that, but maybe there was a third party as well. There could have been. We have the 3 of Cups here too. That's more about a happy celebration, but this Five of Wands here, but it's kind of showing, there's a couple threes. The Five of Wands can be too many people. And the Seven of Cups is over here talking about options. Somebody had options here. Now, there is a transformation here for you or this person, or for both of you together, that type of, right? And this is about somebody taking control of their life, because we have the Emperor right underneath the Power card. And so that the Emperor is about his power, and he's about getting his life together, getting his empire together, putting things in order, and trying to maintain or establish security. And this is emotional security, because somebody here feels that you are their other half, with the Two of Cups right here. It sits in the challenging position, Sagittarius. So next to the Three of Swords, it's already a bit of a challenge, right? But this is somebody probably broke your heart, or you broke their heart, or they disappointed you big time, and now they don't know if they can, like, if you want to see them or if you want anything to do with them. That could be the case in this reading. But this person is waiting for an adventure. And because they are, why do I say it that way? Because they are seeing this as exciting, and you're exciting, and their new beginning with you, or a date with you, or to see you again, something like that, is like would be an adventure. Yeah. And so let's get a card on the Two of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords with it. So and next to the Three of Swords talks about something's being kind of cut out here. Yeah, there's too many swords here, right? Yeah, it is. All in the name of stability. We have the Knight, he has a sword, we have a 3 here. This is somebody's trying to maintain stability here. Not maintain, establish, because I said the Emperor is over here, and that's what he's all about. Now, the Death card is the transformation with the Hierophant reverse. There could have been a death to a marriage as well, which is a transformation, just not the kind that we like to hear about, like with the butterfly, right? Like that type, right? It is, and there could be a marriage could be over here. Maybe you were married to them, possibly. This is not always a marriage card, the Hierophant. Sometimes it's like, I don't have any faith in something else, or I don't believe in it. I don't vibe with it. The Hierophant is about faith and kind of believing in something. So somebody no longer believes in something here. That part's very clear. And the Seven of Cups sitting here, and we'll get a card, Two of Pentacles. This is like, well, I made a choice, and somebody made a choice here, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. Like, I don't know if it's going to come to fruition. Even this person might think that you might be confused. That's going to depend. That can be very, what's the word? Like, very personal to you. Like, or maybe if you have options, possibly, but I feel like they are, this could be about that. Like, well, I wonder if I made the right choice too, like knowing that I'm really, crazy about Sagittarius with the Two of Cups in the challenge. Now, the Five of Wands is the concern here. It's not a great concern. It can be there's too many people involved. Somebody might, maybe they did have a third party, and they're like, I don't want that anymore. That could really be going on in this reading. We're going to get a card, and we have the World card with it. So the World card is reversed, and I have to cover her because she's, she doesn't like to wear clothes. No, she's a natural born hippie, which is cool, So I have her covered. Sorry, you guys, but yeah, she's bare-breasted here. And so let's see what else I can cover her with so I don't ruin the whole card, kind of. Well, here's the third eye over her. But, the World card reverse can talk about unfinished business. This could be your ex, Sagittarius. And this, in unfinished business in this way, like, this can be, maybe can I have a new chapter with Sagittarius as well, right? It could be, and there's some type of, there's like regret in this reading, even though the Five of Cups isn't here. There's like regret, like somebody didn't do something right. Yeah, they didn't do it right, or they weren't fair. I mean, Three of Swords starts the reading, so that can't be fair. No, but something in with that nature, right? King of Wands in the environment. We'll get a card on. That's you, unless we have another fire sign. We might have a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Capricorn is the World card along with Scorpio. The Hierophant is Taurus, and the Emperor is Aries. Yeah, we might have a Leo here as well. We could. Let's see, Six of Wands, and that is showing up in the environment. So that's the psyche. This is somebody, this person, there's a recognition here. They're recognizing this Two of Cups right here. They're recognizing that you're the special one, Sagittarius. You're the chosen one here. Yeah. And maybe somebody had a few options over here. Seven of Cups. The Three of Cups is the hopes and fears. This is, I want to be happy. I want to be joyful. I want to celebrate. Celebrate maybe getting back together. It could be, yeah, it could be a reconciliation. We'll get a card on it, and we have it here with the Sun. This is definitely this. You or this person is hoping for happiness, big time. Yeah, and I can understand, because over here is the Three of Swords, and the Death card sits in the past. So this is about, something happened here, right? So now I want to be happy. I also feel like somebody's really clear about what they want in this reading, and that they weren't at another point in time. There's something like that going on here. The Page of Cups is the potential outcome. And I feel like, Sagittarius, this can be, where somebody trusts their intuition about their feelings, right? Of course. But it can also be this person is coming to you to tell you all this stuff. Or you are. To tell you all this stuff. Something ended. Death card here, reversed. The World card as well. Yeah. And... yeah, and the concern in this reading is like, there's too many people or something. There's too many people. There's too much drama. Somebody just wants to be with you, Sagittarius. You may not believe them. That's the thing with this Three of Swords. Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. It does help me to keep these coming. It as often as I do. It does with the algorithm. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified of my uploads. And also, Sagittarius, if you want a reading with me, they're lots of fun. Check out the description box below.